The reason the Kardashians are in their flop era is because the authenticity that once made them so successful is now completely missing from their show. When Keeping Up with the Kardashians was on the air, we always knew that when there was a headline going on, it would be addressed in the show. Even if it was 6 months later, we were getting their side of the story. But now, all of the biggest headlines happen off of the show. We can even skip over the fact that these girls don't want to share anything about their love lives anymore. I don't believe that Kendall and Kylie ever did, but Kylie, for example, we've never seen anything on the show about her reconciliation with Jordan Woods or how that's impacted the rest of the family. We never saw anything about Astroworld, and while I understand that it's very serious and there's so many legalities to it, she also shares children with Travis Scott. So for her to act like this has never impacted her mental health or anything is just bizarre. Travis Barker's book resurfaced this past year in which he was speaking very highly romantically of Kim Kardashian. So for the two of them not to address this on the show is very weird and may give viewers an insight onto their feud a little bit more. Kim has never once addressed her relationship with Balenciaga. She's never addressed on the show why she chose to step away, and she never vocalized on the show why she chose to make a return to Balenciaga. Even just explaining that journey and the work that she's done with him would create a lot more understanding from viewers. Taylor Swift also said in the Time magazine article this year that what happened between her and Kim was the worst thing that ever happened to her in her life. I really believe if they choose not to address these things in the upcoming season, that it really could be because the whole reason that we were tuning in to watch them was because of how honest they were and upfront about everything. And now it's like everything is a hidden secret. And the truth of the matter is there isn't a lot going on with very many of them these days anyway. Like I don't really hear much about Khloe. I don't hear anything about Kris, nothing about Kendall. So to avoid the meaty storylines that are there feels detrimental to the success of the show. You're already cutting out a big part of your lives when you chose not to include your romantic lives anymore. You know, Pete was cut out of that entire season. We haven't seen anything about the football player that Kim is dating now. We all need boundaries, but you gotta give us something. I even was thinking, honestly, and a lot of you aren't gonna like this, but if they brought Caitlyn Jenner into the mix, at least it would give Kendall and Kylie some sort of storyline. Like, what is their lives like with Caitlyn now? Caitlyn is so outspoken about her political opinions, and that is something that families really all over the country can relate to. Or seeing Caitlyn's interactions with Kris, even if it's at, Kendall or Kylie's birthday party or something. Or what's going on with Caitlyn and Khloe. They left things in a really bad spot. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are the Kardashians in their flop era?